Right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever this video gets to you. So I'm making this video also for those that are interested in learning OBS, and I just have to do this quickly this morning from where I am so that I'll be able to send the video across. So if you're interested just in the live stream department, beginning introduction to OBS or general creating. So as you can see, I'm actually already using OBS to record. So first step that if you don't have OBS on your laptop, you just have to go to your Chrome or any browser and you can make OBS officially from the website. So you can actually just maybe type OBS on your Chrome and on your Chrome dive. If you are using Chrome, you can use Firefox, you can use Opera Mini, you can use UC browser, depending on any browser that is comfortable for you or you have in your laptop. And you also have to make sure that your laptop is connected to the internet, just like mine here. So it's okay if you do it. But or okay, that is actually so alright. So sorry for that. The network here is actually not very simple. I'm trying to switch to something better now. So yeah, so you can make sure that your laptop is connected to the internet. So you can see from here, you can download from their official website, which is this OBS project.com, or you can go directly from Chrome. So once you have done that, you follow the step-by-step procedure of installing. Right. So once you have downloaded this, you have installed it on your computer, then you should have something like this. Right, something like this. So this is how it looks like. This logo is the correct logo is called OBS. So once you open it, this is how everything looks like. So this is the background. So basically, when you first install it, you may not necessarily have to be like this. So always make sure that you switch this on. Always make sure that this is on. This interface, you have something like this. You have syncs, you have source, you have coordinator. But for first timers, it may not possibly feel like this. But you must make sure that this is on. You toggle this on. Then have this file, edit, view, docs, profile, sync, collection, tools, and everything here. So once you turn on this studio mode, you see preview here, you see program. So what it means is that this is the preview, that is this is for you, then this program is what maybe it's for your display. So for now you have menus here. Since you should see this, so this thing means that, for example, you have a project that you want to work on. Let's say, for example, one of the projects you want to work is for DESU. The second one is for, let's say, FG, that's federal government. The third one is, let's say, data state. So all you have to do is to maximize this on this place. So that this thing just means that, okay, let's say you have a project, which project, like name it just for better articulation, right? So first you create, I just say this will not end the video actually, so you can create a scene. Let's say first one is for this, right? So once it's created, you can see, so all the files that are here now come in here. For example, you have a logo that you want to display, right? You can add the logo here. Once you toggle on this, that's this source, right? This is where you can add your files, your documents, anything that you want to do, you want to achieve. So you can see this scene now. I have display capture that I'm using to record this, and I have the audio that I'm still using to record this. So I don't need to say on my pardon for that. Then there's two. Yeah, so I'll maintain this today so that I can be able to continue. So for example, I want to add a logo. Let's say I want to add an image here. Let's say logo, right? So yeah, once you want to create, you can say I'm using this plus sign. So you click on OK. So this is actually bring out the file document. So you browse, make sure that the document is actually already in your system. So look for, let me just look for a random logo. So okay, let's use this for example. So now I've imported this, right? Check now is the correct size is not matching with the size. So there are better ways to do it. You can right click, that means you must click on that particular image, then you can right click on it. You see add source, blah 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 blah. But what I'm looking for is transform. So you can stretch, or that's it. For this, you can just make sure you have selected, then control S to stretch. So this is preview, remember, and this is program. So this is for you, then maybe this is for audience if you are projecting to screen or a live feed, right? So this is program, this is live. So how to you see this transition, this is type of transition I want to use. All this actually does not really count. Like you are using maybe external misa, but you are using just OBS is actually kind of easy to just use this, and this is what will be shown. But before this will show, that's for those that is let's say you are projecting the screen, you must click here, open program connector. You see if I have my HDMI connected to the system, you see that another display will be here. But now it's just because okay, I'm not connected, it's just my laptop. So make sure that you find it, because if you don't do this, you may have a situation where you are projecting here is on program, but it's not reflecting on your screen, or maybe yeah, especially those displaying on screen, it may not necessarily reflect, right? So after this, you can add your screens. So click on the plus sign, depending on what you want to add. You can add audio, you can add color, you can add display capture, which I'm using to record now. You can add slideshow, media source, maybe a video file. You can add sync text, video capture device. Where I may speak a bit about this video capture device, VLC video source, noise capture group, and all of that. So now for those that, let's say you want to stream, you must make sure that, let's say I'll start with streaming to a particular platform. Then maybe when I try to create another one, I'll show how to stream on different platforms. Right. So as you can see now, I'm still recording. So this means that you can still record with this software. That's the beauty of it. So now, this is displaying here because this is connected. So notes, especially those that are doing live stream, that you have to add your video separate, or you have to add your audio separate. Using a phone device, you can use IOP, you can use Droidcam. So what you more have to install Droidcam on your system and both on your phone. But you're using maybe IOP, you have to install IOP on your system and on your phone too. And that's actually another uh, practical so entirely. But make sure both of them are installed. If you're using any of these, you have to come to this video capture device, then you add it from here. So me, I already have Iron installed on my system actually, because I use it sometimes. So you can see that Iron is installed, Joy-Con is installed, and any other capture device, maybe Joy-Con. But then if you are using maybe a camera without maybe involve a capture card, you may see something like USB video, or it depends on the type of capture card that you're using, that will determine the video. So any of the capture device that you're using actually will actually reflect your one is properly installed in the system. So that's that for that. Now connecting this stream is actually something very easy. You can see the button is streaming. You can see the settings here. So firstly, what you have to do is, let me refresh this now to make sure that it's connected. Right. So what you have to do is, let's say you want to stream to, let's say you want to, so let's say, okay, let's take YouTube for example. So you want to stream to your YouTube. So while that is loading, you come to your settings here, and this control. right? So you see general, you see updates. Basically, if you just install or if you are just a beginner, I will advise you don't have to temper with anything here. So you go to appearance, you go to stream. You don't have to, if you are a beginner, please, you don't have to temper with anything. You just go to the report and it works good and fine. Once you go to this stream, you see services. So they have quite a number of services here. They have the Twitch, they have the YouTube, they have the Facebook, they have the Restream, they have the Twitter, Whip, and a whole lot of them. So that there's actually a lot of them. So, well, because of the cost of this, I'll be using that's YouTube. That they have YouTube HLS and they have YouTube. This RT MPSs actually. So, oh, sorry guys, take that back. Right. So yeah. So once you come to this place, now there are several ways that you can do this. It's either you're using primary to ingest server, backup, primary, or if you're a beginner, you just have to go this to actually avoid many other things. So now, if you want to connect the account, which is recommended by the software itself, that means you have to log in your Gmail, make sure your Gmail is logged in. But for me, I actually don't use that. I use this link. So let's check that. So now it's actually advised that okay, this is actually beginner. So let's just stick to things that we want to complete, or maybe make you feel confused, right? So uh, so maybe I have to make this part one and part two, like because of the network here. So yeah, so if you're able to open that, you just have to maybe click on the plus sign on your YouTube. Let's just keep it uh simple, right? So you can use your YouTube Studio, you can use directly for those that are beginners, please. I would recommend just use your normal YouTube, right? So once you click on the plus sign, you will see my network is not good. I'm not able to do it now. So once you click on the plus sign, you see maybe upload, then you see your live, right? So click on the live and select maybe advanced streaming, something like that. I have to create another studio for that. So, but once you get the stream key, come to this place, use the first stream key. I've already had one place earlier, so copy the stream key from YouTube, paste it here, and once you do that, apply and okay. So that means you are connected to YouTube. And before you can copy that stream key, you see a place to insert maybe the title. Okay, this is it, right? Great, you see go live, right? So let's try that. That is not before. So you must make sure that the account that maybe you want to stream to is actually connected. You already have the Gmail logged in on your device and your desktop device. So once you go there, you see. So here now you can see that I'm using this. So that's okay. It's actually quite bad. So what's once you are able to get across this place, you see a place to put in your title, the job name, the description, and some other basic settings. Then copy the string key, or you just need is just the string key, right? Copy the string key, come back to your settings, right? Your stream, advanced, and paste here. So once you're able to do this, then you can start. So and make sure that if there isn't iron, make sure that this you can see the meaning of this is that make it visible and make it invisible. So if there's a slash on the eye, that means it's invisible. Then there's this, that means it's visible. So make sure that your audio is connected. You can see you can monitor it through this wave, right? So make sure that maybe the any capture device that you are using, be it iDrop OBS, make sure that it's properly connected. Right, so you can just play around this. Maybe if you don't have a mixer, you can just be using all of this to transit. So if you want to open up this, let's say logo that we have here now, transit here. So basically, this is just the introduction, and maybe to God the grant us grace. I'll try to see you on. Thank you.